Things happening. A big event that is going to take place this morning is Mrs. Kohler, our librarian. She's been working with kids on the Rubik's Cube and mastering the cube. And they have a special competition that they'll be doing up here on stage in a few minutes for you. And I believe there's some high school students who are part of that. Okay. Fun. Okay. So whenever we have a vacation, oh, eyes up here, I know, so exciting. We had a mystery guest come in the back. Okay. K through 6. Let's see if we can remember what it means and what it looks like to be active listeners. So there's somebody on the stage with a microphone. Where should your eyes be? Yeah. So we want to turn your shoulders and your eyes towards the front. Ears listening. In order to help our ears listen, our mouths should be closed, right? Excellent job. That's so much better. You'll get to meet that guest here in a few minutes. So usually when we have a vacation or when we come back from a vacation, we like to remind everybody about our school expectations. We don't have Steve the Stinger up here today, but it's still a good reminder of all the ways that we can get some coins. If we could all shout out what our school expectations are. We have two that start with R and then one that's S. Who knows? The first one, everybody, can you say it? Everybody, respectful. What's the second one? You got it. And then there's a third one. What's the third one? Yes, we want to be respectful, responsible, and safe. And this is really important, really important. You good active listeners? Okay. Your principal, myself, and your teachers, one thing that we take great pride in is making sure everybody in our school is safe. Not only safe to one another, but also that we practice drills and protocols that help us to be safe too. So over the vacation, while many of you were resting and playing or maybe traveling, a couple of your classmates came to school and they worked with me and they worked with Detective Frank and they put a little video together for you with some good reminders about how to be safe and how to keep our school safe. And Hudson's going to help by pushing play on that video. So if we could all direct our attention up to the screen, here are some helpful reminders from Steve the Stinger and your classmates.
Here at Windsor Schools, one of our priorities is safety. We've put together this little video with some reminders from Steve the Stinger and one of our students.
Hi, Steve! Sorry, Steve. Even though I know you, you have to go to the call box to get buzzed in.
Hi, welcome. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Steve, and I need to go to the cafeteria.
Oh, okay, if you would please fill out a visitor's badge, that would be great. And if you would display it for everyone to see, perfect. Have a great day.
Here at Windsor Schools, we have a lot of ways to keep people safe. We have door monitors, security cameras, principals, and a school resource officer.
Attention, please. Windsor Schools is in a lockdown. Again, I repeat, attention, please. Windsor Schools is in a lockdown.
What are we gonna do?
Don't be afraid. Follow me. In a lockdown situation, make sure to go to your designated spot and be quiet, even if it is a drill.
And make sure that all cell phones and technology are shut off. Want to know what I heard?
What?
That Johnny is going to do something really big and hurt a lot of people in the school.
Oh my gosh, did you tell somebody?
Yeah, but I don't want to get him in trouble.
It's not about getting people in trouble, it's about keeping people safe.
Who should I tell?
Well, you could tell.
A teacher.
A parent. A guidance counselor or a school principal.
Or a police officer. In Windsor schools,
We are respectful
Responsible
and safe.
So just a couple of reminders for everyone of certain things that we can do and what it should look like when we have those special drills that take place once a month. Once a month we have fire drills where sometimes we have to go outside. Sometimes we have lockdowns, which we looked at today, where we stay inside our classroom. So hopefully that gave everybody a good picture in their head of what to do in those drill situations, okay? Because we want everybody here to be safe. All right, I am going to turn the microphone over to Mrs. Davis. She has some special announcements about America Reads.
Good morning, boys and girls, and teachers and parents also. It is Read Across America. We'll celebrate Read Across America in our school on Friday. It's actually next week is actually Read Across America week. So anything that you can do that celebrates reading, give yourself some extra quiet time with reading, with yourself, by yourself, with a friend, with your parents definitely, with a family member at home. So this year, the National Education Association is providing a theme, really, for the Read Across America celebration. And it's celebrating a nation of diverse readers. And these are a few of the books you may see in your classrooms. I know Mrs. Lawyer in the 5 and 6 ELA classes, they've been reading about Malala and other characters from other nations. When you see the picture of the pumpkin, that's a story from southern India, and it's about a region of that country that floods often. So that's a story about a boy that carves out that pumpkin to make a vessel so that they can float and be safe from the flood. This story right here is called Preaching to the Chickens, and it's a story from the southern United States. It's a story of a boy who is a budding preacher, and while he's practicing preaching and learning that, he's preaching to the chickens in his family that he takes care of. This other story is from La Paz, Mexico. It's called The Rooster Won't Be Quiet. And it's a story of, it tells a lot about the Mexican culture and how important animals are in their culture. And it's a story of a new mayor came to town, and he insisted that all the people be silent. And this rooster was very brave, and he made the other people in the town brave again, so they would sing again. So they got their courage back. So I've ordered some of these books. They haven't come in yet. And really, we'll be celebrating diversity and being a nation of diverse readers all really across the month of March. So we normally, often, and we still do, when it's Read Across America, we typically celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. Does anyone recognize any of these characters up there that they like to share? Trenton, do you recognize a character?
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat. We noticed a cat in the hat. Anyone else, Michael?
The Grinch.
The what, honey?
The Grinch.
The Grinch. JJ, you notice another one?
Hop on Pop.
Hop on Pop. Anyone else? Let me go to Naomi. Who do you recognize?
Fox and Socks.
Fox and Socks. Any other ones left up there? Lily?
Redfish, Bluefish.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Okay. I think that's it. Any other ones? Madigan?
Dr. Seuss.
Okay. So these are all favorites, to be sure, that a lot of us, when beginning readers, those are the selections that we learn to read from those books. So this year, this is what we're planning at Windsor School. You may have already seen bins on each floor for the Great Book Exchange. So if you are able to bring a book from home, a gently used book or a book that you've outgrown, you feel free to put a book in the bin and take a book. Give a book, take a book. And also something called DEAR that I'll explain in a minute. And we really owe gratitude to the PTF that generously purchased books for each classroom. You might notice I have bags up there, one for each classroom with pencils also and bookmarks also. And the PTF, they just always come through for us. So if you don't know what DEAR stands for, it stands for Drop Everything and Read. And there's a little history of that. When I researched the sort of history of Drop Everything and Read and when did it start, it first was mentioned in a Beverly Cleary book that Ramona Quimby, age 8, and they did Drop Everything and Read in her classroom. And it's a time to put aside all your distractions and enjoy reading together. And like I mentioned before, with a friend or by yourself or with your parents or with your family, okay? And we'll drop everything and read on Friday. So I mentioned the Great Book Exchange. Bring in one or more books to exchange with a book from the tub on your floor. And if you don't have a book to exchange, we can supply you with a book. And next, we want to check in with Heifer International, the Read to Feed program. I heard from Mrs. Westgate last night. I think her 5W has read, I think, a total of, adding up all the minutes together. Where is Mrs. Westgate? I think like 5.5 hours or some crazy amount. Miss Snap's class weighed in, and they've been collecting their minutes that they've been reading. So we like to really get a total and keep track of how close we are to meeting our goal. Any other classrooms that have you been reading at home, Owen? And keeping track of your minutes that you're reading? Excellent. Okay, and I'm looking for, we were having a visitor, I'm not sure where that visitor is that was going to help to. Oh, I need some help here. Would you be able to come down? Thank you. Not in a minute, Ah. Well, hello and welcome. Your return visit, the Cat in the Hat, in person. So, meeting and greeting everyone. So, good thing the Cat in the Hat came today. He's helping us to give out these books. And welcome, Mr. Cat in the Hat.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do Can I have all the 2x2 and 3x3 Rubik's Cubers come down here to get ready for the next part of our assembly? Here, let's wait right here. We'll let the cat in the hat.
I sing myself this little song. It's simple, but it's true.
Hello.
When the world says no, you can't say yes, I can. You got the power right in your hand. If you don't give, keep on trying, keep on trying. Hey, keep on trying, don't give up. Hey, keep on trying, don't give up.
Great video.
Don't give up.
Keep calm and cube on.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Hi, welcome to the 2018 Rubik's Cube Challenge.
First of all, thank you guys so much for all this 6 weeks of Rubik's Cube Challenge. I have to thank the Rubik's Cube company. We borrowed them, just like a lending library, we borrowed Rubik's Cube. And it's pretty cool to do. So I'd like to do it again next year, so it'll be kind of neat to have them with us every year. Number two, we have a lot of competitors up here to do the 2x2, which is quite challenging. As we know, some of the competitors are from the Maker Club on Thursday. Competitors, when we are doing this, I'm so proud that you're up here to give it a try, which is great. When you get your cube done, I would like you to, raise your hand so I know who's finished first. Okay? We're going to get going in 1 minute. I have Alex over here helping me. We're going to pass you the cube. And I don't have my phone on me to do a timer, but I should grab it. And we just try the best and try to get it done. Once we're done, we're going to move to the 3x3 group, okay? Do you feel like you're ready? Stretch your fingers. Get your fingers stretched. Do all your little workout. Hold on.
Oh, and while the cubers are getting their cubes, I'm going to do a plug for mindfulness, because this activity takes a lot of executive functioning, a lot of concentration and focus. So do you think it would be a good time for everyone up there to take a deep breath? Yeah, because the more nervous that you feel, sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to focus and pay attention on your cubing. So, deep breath. Cubers, take your deep breath. Breathing in. Take a deep breath. Good, good. Okay. Very good. Okay. Take a deep breath.
Ready? Wait, let me get my timer. Sorry.
Here, this is a...
You got a timer?
Angie did it.
All right, go. On your set, go.
Sorry, Angie.
As you can see, the tech department is making me see it up there too, so don't worry. You can see it up close.
So our cubers are hard at work, and they're using algorithms to find the patterns in the spatial arrangements of their cubes. When we use language, whoa, and we have one finished already. Awesome. Amazing. Out of thousands of combinations. Nice.
Let's see if we have another two. 28 seconds.
Holy moly. 28 seconds. The benefit of having grit, determination, memory, manual dexterity, and practice. Awesome.
Keep going, guys. Awesome job.
When we use language, we look for patterns and sounds. When we're using something like the Rubik's Cube, we switch over into a different part of our brain. We're looking for patterns in spatial orientation and movement.
Storytelling technique. We have our youngest competitor here, Natalie. Keep going, you got it. Awesome. Woo! Number 2. What is the second? 1:22, Sydney. Awesome. We'll get number 3. We'll go to 3, and then we're going to have to cut it. It's okay. That's awesome.
The awesome thing about doing a Rubik's Cube is that even if you don't solve the cube, the process of working on the solving actually helps you build those parts of your brain that are great at doing science, math, engineering. Look at the focus of our cubers. Amazing. They must have their attendoscopes on. Keep breathing, guys. So they're using their memory of these special patterns that they've learned. But they can't just go through and use the patterns. They have to figure out which pattern to apply to the problem right in front of them. So there's a lot of thinking going on there. If we could see a picture of their brains, I think we'd see lots of areas really fired up. Awesome work. And it makes it even harder to have all those areas of your brain firing when you're up on a stage. Makes it a lot harder. It's like the Brain Olympics. And even though these cubes are only made up of 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, there are over 1,000 possibilities for even these little ones for the position. Okay, we're going to be wrapping it up here in about 30 seconds. Oh, we have somebody who's really close, though, so we don't want to wrap it up before they get it. Okay, don't rush, but we're going to 30 seconds. Woo!
I want to give all of you guys, cubes are down now. Everyone put them down. You did give them all, it's amazing. I will come up to your classroom later and give you a certificate so you can return back to your back to your seat. 3 by 3s are coming up, so hop up on. I have to mix up those cubes now. They've been playing with them.
Super proud of that group of cubers. Okay, the cubes have been randomized by our official cube randomizer. Our 3 by 3s are about to start. Okay, contestants, take a nice deep breath. Breathe. Okay, everybody, we're going to try to make ourselves nice and quiet so our cubers can really concentrate, okay? Are we going to let them focus? Okay, and we're going to watch. Focus, cubers.
On your set. Go.
The speed and concentration. If you can see what's happening up on the screen there, you can see the sides are getting solved. Some of them, they're doing the sides one at a time. Oh, there's the yellow triangle, or what's that called? The yellow cross. Oh, that must be up on the top. Someone's got the yellow cross, and that may be the top of their cube. Let's see. Oh! Oh my gosh, look at this! Amazing.
Right at
Amazing. Yeah, keep going. I see another almost yellow cross completed there. That's Miss Engels. Oh, we have another one. Yes! Amazing. And do you know, oh, that was a great job. And do you know processing speed does decrease with age? So it's like amazing. But the crystallized knowledge is still there.
Thank you so much, you high schoolers and teacher. Impressive, very impressive. All right, I will close it off here, and I want to thank you all. Oh, I have one more teacher here to do something. Thank you all for the Rubik's Cube fun, and we'll look at ordering some for the library.
All right, friends, I know you guys have been doing a wonderful job sitting here for so long, and we are almost done. Can I please get Officer Frank to the stage? So, as we all know, we have had the privilege to share our school with Officer Frank for the last 3 years. And today is her last day. So we want to send her off with a great big "we love you and we're going to miss you." So on the count of 3, I know we're normally really quiet in here, but we're going to say "we love you and we're going to miss you." So on the count of 3, we're going to say "we love you, Officer Frank, and we're going to miss you." Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job, friends. And on behalf of all of us at school, we got you a little something.
You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. I have enjoyed every single moment of the last 9 years. Here's what I want you guys to remember. We have 3 rules here. I want to hear them out. First thing we have to name.
All right, that is it, friends. Kindergarten, have a wonderful day.